Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
Trump lit.
What's up, Rashad?
Yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Yeah. What's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. It is the first of the month. Wake up. It's the first of the month, so don't forget to pay your bill. I'm speaking to myself as well. Pay y'all bills. It is the first of the month. What are we talking about? I got 10 minutes until I got to go to work. So let's talk for 10 minutes about some basketball things and things of that sort. First, I want to start off with this Janiah Barker thing. Ignoring her former coach and the in the post-game handshake line and things of that sort. My first thing is, Janiah, this isn't a good look, regardless of how y'all fell out or whatever the case might have been. Janiah, this is your 8th college team, bro. You done committed to UGA, moved with Johnny Taylor over to Texas A&M. Then you went to UCLA. Now you at Tennessee. There's about 4 or 5 college programs in 4 years. Like, what are we doing here? It's not the best look because, excuse me, you are auditioning for the opportunity to play in the W. You know what I'm saying? Like, pro career is already stamped. You're good enough to have a pro career. You're good enough to play overseas and to continue to play basketball for money and things of that sort after college. However, everything else is cooked. Like, you're trying to play in America, right? Like, I would assume you're trying to play in America. If you're still trying to play after college, I would assume you're still trying to play in America after this. The best way is just to be on your best behavior. You already probably have like okay, what we doing now? Taya Cooper type of reputation of 4 or 5 schools and 4, like, what we doing now? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think this was the best decision for her. Branding, image-wise, optics, all of the things and things of that. So I think you have to be on your P's and Q's. I mean, regardless of what coach did, because in public it needs to be the handshake post-game line. Which I ain't gonna lie, I think the sportsmanship handshake handshake line and all that, I think it's kind of stupid in college. And when they did it in the W, it was even more dumb because it's like the boys don't have to do this. Like, why do y'all have to do this? Like, it's not little league. However, like they said the handshake line oftentimes shows your character. The whole point of it is, regardless of what's going on and stuff like that, it's respect. And the fact you say it's no respect, that says something. So Janiah, she responded to this going viral, and she went up here and she said, "We shook hands. I wish nothing but the best for Coach Corey." What are we talking about? We shook hands. I wish nothing but the best for Coach. What are we talking about, dog? Come on, bruh. So yeah, Janiah, I just don't think it's the best look. I want to speak about Audie Crooks for a little minute. She's averaging 27.3 points, 5.9 rebounds, 2.1 assists per game this season. Let me see how many minutes she's averaging. She's averaging 27.4 minutes per game. So she's averaging 27.3 points and 27.4 minutes per game. And let me go to, oh, no. Hold on. This is her career. Oh, this season she's averaging 25. Oh, so she's still beating it out. She's still beat it out. 27.3 points and 25.3 minutes a game is crazy, bro. Yo, she's hooping, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see the game log. So last game she had 47 points in 33 minutes. Game before that she had 18 and 22 minutes off night. 27 and 22, 22 and 25, 19 and 25, 43 and 20. Goodness gracious. 21 and 22, 29 points in 33 minutes, and 20 points in 25 minutes. Monster season, bro. Like, on the lookout for, I feel like, player of the year and things of that sort. But I don't know. Like, her scoring is just crazy this year. She's taking it to another level. Shouts out to Jada Williams. I feel like the Jada Williams edition has really helped her. I mean, I would assume. I think part of it might just be a natural jump, but part of it has to be Jada Williams and things of that sort. So shouts out to Jada as well. Yeah, you see Jada's averaging almost 7 assists per game, bro. She's 16th in the nation in assists right now. Shouts out to Jada Williams. She's really bringing it all together. The wonder coming out of high school and things of that sort out of Cali. Started off at Arizona. Let me see what she did at Arizona. She averaged yeah, she was not averaging this many assists at Arizona, but now she has someone like a Audie Cricks. It's a two-man game, unstoppable. It's also, kind of the same amount of scoring that she's averaging and stuff like that. I think this is the best opportunity for Jada Williams. Is Audie a junior? Yeah, Audie's a junior. So those next 2 years, if they spend these next 2 years together, I think it'll be very, very interesting to see, for their pro careers and everything like that. Because Audie was already stamped; she was already going to get drafted and things of that sort. I think Jada now, she really helped her draft stock going to pair with Audie Cricks over at Iowa State. So we'll see how that works out and things of that nature. I want to talk about also LSU's 100-point streak. I think they've scored 100 points in all of their games so far, like their first 8 games. So let's see. This is the first game. 100 points, 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 100 points. Yeah, so they've scored 100 points in their first 8 games. Obviously, everybody expected them to win their first 8 games, but now the real test comes up on Thursday as they head on the road to Cameron Indoor Stadium to face off against Duke. Duke has struggled this season. I'm not gonna lie. Duke has struggled this season. Kara Lawson and all of them over there. Let me pull them up real quick. Let me pull up their schedule. I think they've already lost a couple times, but obviously a different strength of schedule. However, this is the first time that LSU women's basketball has done this in program history. I do think that that should count for something. Yeah, Duke has lost 3 in a row, bro. They are 3-5. They lost to Baylor. Who else they lose to? They lost to West Virginia. They lost to South Florida, and they lost to South Carolina, and then they lost to UCLA. So UCLA and South Carolina, those are like, okay, yeah, like that's acceptable. Excuse me. South Florida, you should have won South Florida, and you should have won West Virginia, 100%, bro. And even the Baylor one was kind of like understandable. So LSU's probably gonna beat them. I'm not gonna lie. LSU's probably gonna beat them. The only question is LSU gonna get 100 on Duke? What's the most points they've given up this year? Most points Duke has given up this year. They gave up 89 to UCLA. They gave up 83 to South Carolina, 85 to South Florida. LSU might get that 100. And then let me see. They scored 91 against Holy Cross. LSU might get the 100 again, man. They might get the 100 again, but I know a lot of people, they say, "Oh, I don't care about LSU and early in the year and they're non-conference schedule because they play like Western Kentucky Baptist." And I make the same jokes. I'm not gonna lie. However, I do think it might matter some at all the fact that they've never done this before of scoring 100 points or more this many games in a row and things of that sort. I think you can look at it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, this is my last thing, and then I'm getting out of here because I have 3 more minutes until I gotta go to work. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. This is the first of the month. Make sure you pay your bills. Just another reminder. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you're new to the channel, this is the road to 10K subs. It's Mark Cuban versus Anthony Edwards. Here we go.
Yeah, some famous guy went on Instagram or went on a podcast and was talking about my free throws. And he brought it to the attention of everybody, so I had to change it.
They're gonna start calling it on you, like a lane
Yeah,
violation.
So now it's like the rest, like you can't step over the line. So I had to change my whole.
Change your whole thing.
I think it was the dude who used to be the owner of the Mavs, Mark Cuban.
Yeah. Is that why? I mean, free throws
That's
been
why
a
I
little up
changed
and
it.
down.
I'm trying to get used to my new free throws. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's no excuse. I got to make them. But yeah, that's the reason it's been like I don't know if it's going in or not. Because I got to get used to not stepping over the line.
How hard is it to do that? Like midway
Change in the
through your
middle,
career?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's hard, but like as much as I be in the gym, it shouldn't be that hard. So like I try to shoot like 200 free throws a day. Like I'm gonna come here tomorrow, shoot a bunch of them. So I got to get comfortable with it.
Did you do that over the summer? You started working?
Yeah, I started working on it over the summer. So yeah, trying to get used to it.
Have you ever been?
All right, so that's what Ant said, and then let me see what Mark Cuban said. This has nothing to do with Ant. It's about the fact that NBA refs chose not to make an easy call. That's the issue. It's not Adam Silver telling them what to call a nat. It's just to decide for themselves. I brought it up to the head of officials when we played the T-Wolves in the playoffs 2 years ago. When Ant hit game-winning free throws against us, it was obvious he stepped over the line. And the people in charge of the refs chose to ignore it. They also chose to ignore the minute report, something they do a lot of. But if you speak about it on an NBA podcast, that changes their behavior. So many changes in officiating have changed the game dramatically, like using contact to create space for a shot. That wasn't in the game till recently. Facts. It wasn't a directive from Adam Silver. All the fouls that started getting called mid-season 2 years ago and have accelerated the game now so that free throws are accelerated. That doesn't come from the top. It comes from the officials. I don't even think it's an organized decision. If they make a call or don't, and they don't want it to be identified as a miss, they keep it going. It was another one, bro. I was watching the Hawks game last night in Philly, and like two of the more important possessions that Jalen Johnson, shouts out to Jalen Johnson, by the way, 41 points, put in staff stuffer this season for sure. He traveled on two pivotal possessions down the stretch, including a 3-pointer that like gave the Hawks a lead in like overtime or double overtime that kind of really put it away, a momentum swinger and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. I was like, why? Like I saw a couple of fans like call out the travel, but nobody else called it. Like he was shuffling his feet, his pivot and stuff like that. So yeah, interesting stuff from the NBA as always. But my name is Rashad Milligan. Please enjoy your day. It is the first of the month. Make sure you pay your bills. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good day. If nobody else told you today, I care for you. This is the road to 10K subs. Make sure you follow along because I'm live on this channel each and every single day, just like I've been for the last 271 days. Please take care of yourselves. And I am out.
Rashad, why you
Anyways.
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.